get to the semi-main event.
Sure.
LeBron James, Cleveland Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love. The best team of this era of NBA basketball in the Eastern Conference.
Yep.
I know you were waiting to be like, what? Did you forget about the Warriors?
No, I was good.
Who do you got and why?
I got Cavs in 4. No, I'm joking. Triggering a bunch of people. I can't believe you said that.
No. LeBron cuffs Michael Jordan. Holds Michael Jordan to 22 a game, 40% shooting, just like LeBron did.
Nah, you know what? You really have to do that as like in the beginning of the video. Like you ask that and like just to trigger people. Like you should definitely 100% do that, please, because that would be awesome.
People are gonna be so mad because I'm leaving this part in where we explain that.
That's cool. I'm gonna go Bulls in 7, and I feel like I might be giving them the Cavs too many games, but this is my reason.
Yeah, talk to me about it.
I think this is a prime LeBron James.
Definitely, 100%.
I think he's dog walking Scottie Pippen and MJ if they guard him. I don't think either one of them could stop him from getting what he just got. And whatever he has there, I think he could get on them.
Okay.
But I also think the 3-point shots matter in this series too. They're averaging about 13, 14 a game.
4 guys are making over 2 a game for them in the playoffs.
Yeah, and one of those guys is LeBron.
Yeah.
So, and that matters a lot. Like, imagine LeBron just ripping threes in front of Michael Jordan's face. Like, what is he going to do? Like, how upset is he going to be about that? Like, I could totally see Michael being very mad. So, and I feel like Kyrie is just not the easiest guy for Michael Jordan or any of those guards to guard. Is not the same. And all right. So I know it's typically whenever he faces a guard with good handle, and shit like that, he does have issues.
Yeah.
Isaiah Thomas, I know it was a different series. It's Bad Boys. He got beat to shit. But they had a hard time guarding Isaiah.
Yeah, quick guards.
And Kyrie's
that's a great example.
Yeah. Kyrie's handle is
lethal.
Probably, I think, his best all time. Isaiah's the only one up there.
Definitely in the argument.
So
it's in the argument.
So I totally think they have a hard time guarding Kyrie Irving. Sure, they get to take advantage of him on the defensive end for sure. Then they'll be attacking him. I know Phil Jackson, that's going to be part of his whole triangle scheme and try to get Kyrie guarding MJ somehow and just dog walking him.
Yeah, that's the one thing. That's the one thing that makes this series long either way is that the one thing that you can't say about this Cavs team is that they're an elite defensive team. I wonder where they're at in the playoffs for their defensive numbers because I remember this team.
The regular season is very skewed in this because LeBron is really load managing, so that's what messes up.
That's definitely true.
Yeah,
middle of the pack for defensive rating, 9th out of 16 teams.
How much is points allowed though?
I'll tell you in 2 seconds. And number 1 for offensive rating over the Warriors in this playoffs, even though they did not beat the Warriors.
But you gotta remember they were smoking really bad East teams.
Yeah, we just tore through the East just now.
Oh yeah, that's how you guys remember. Yeah.
So they're 4th worst. They're 4th worst.
So they're gonna have a hard time. Yeah. So that's my thing. I totally think that that the 3-point shot plus LeBron James' dominance in the series is gonna make it last longer. But I think overall, you gotta remember it's still a Chicago Bulls team that is like wolves, and they have the biggest wolf on the planet at this point. This is like Jacob, like from.
Did you just really pull a Twilight reference right now?
Yeah.
Oh damn it! I thought you were saying Jason and said the name wrong.
No, Jacob. Twilight. I know we got some, and I know some girls be watching, so y'all know what we talking about out here with Jacob. But
God damn it! You're gonna make me edit Twilight shit here. I gotta learn.
Are you?
His name is for your
to the wolf, and I hope it's happening while I'm saying it.
Yeah, I hope we don't get copyright infringed for
Future Russell. For your Google search, his name is Jacob Black. That's for your Google search, Future Russell.
Really?
Thank you very much.
So I think that's my opinion on the Bulls versus Cavs.
I'll take Bulls in 4, primarily because of the Cavs defense. Or did I say Bulls in 4 or 4? Did I say Bulls in 4?
Yeah.
What is wrong with me? Because in my head I had 6 the whole time.
I was like, 6. Damn, like what makes you?
I had 6. I thought I said 6.
Yeah.
And your reaction made me know I didn't say that.
Yeah, I was like, that's great. I'm like,
that happened to me before.
Like,
where I was sure I said something else and I just didn't.
Yeah, I'm like, if you love this Bulls team as much as you do, you're gonna hate the next series.
Yeah, right.
I'm about to rip into them.
No, I'm taking Bulls in 6 because of the defense. Because I don't see the rim protection on this Cleveland team, and you need that against this '90s Bulls team that is going to be relentlessly attacking the cup because that's all they know. Like there is no the best rim protector on this team is either Timofey Mozgov's not on this team yet, is he? No, he's not. The best, it's probably LeBron. Tristan Thompson? I don't think Tristan. I would probably pick LeBron as a better rim protector.
I would think Bogut.
Bogut? Did he actually get minutes? Let's see.
I mean, if he was playing, that would be my guess. I don't know if he really
He would definitely be I agree. He was not playing in the playoffs.
Okay, so yeah. So probably be.
LeBron's the only person I could think of. Nobody else is getting a block again.
And Kevin Love's about to almost getting a block again. Yo, we discredit this guy, man.
Well, if Kevin Love's your rim protector, Jordan has a chance to average 40 in this series.
Yeah.
And I didn't.
Jordan is definitely averaging 40 this year.
You think so?
Yeah. There's no LeBron can't put up the points that he's gonna. I think he's gonna do that same stat line. Yeah. Really. But I don't think he's gonna be able to guard Jordan. He can't. He already proved that in the 2017 finals, where in this same season, he had to put up a bunch of stats and try to guard KD, and he couldn't.
Yeah,
he was giving it up in big.
I definitely
agree. Thing he'll be doing against MJ.
Yeah,
MJ gonna be, what you want, boy? What you want? Wait, where you want me? And MJ gonna be searching for it. He's gonna be headhunting.
Yeah, that's true. 100%. He's gonna. If Kyrie Irving's out there talking shit, he's coming after him. If LeBron's coming out there talking shit, same difference. Yeah. I do completely agree with you that LeBron and Scottie Pippen is more than likely to match up, though.
Yeah, 100%. There's not because it would be really dumb. It would be super dumb.
Well, it's the same reason why Magic Johnson ended up on Scottie Pippen.
Yeah,
it's the same reason. LeBron will definitely at this point in his career use his weight on MJ, work him in the post. Mm-hmm. And that'll be hard for Jordan to stop.
No offense. Like, I'm not trying to disrespect, but that would be food. Like,
yeah, it would.
It would be both sides, though, because I think MJ would eat LeBron up on the other side, too. But it would definitely be, like, they can't guard each other at all.
So it becomes Kyrie Irving's production versus Scottie Pippen's.
Which is kind of scary.
It is scary. That's what I was about to say. Because I think Kevin Love and Horace Grant will have similar numbers. Even looking at it right here.
Yeah.
Like Kevin Love is making almost 3 threes a game in the playoffs.
Yeah. Scottie Pippen is still giving you his 22, 7, and 7, whatever he did in the playoffs, and I think he's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And I think Kyrie's still doing what he did in that series, the 26, whatever. He might not be getting 26 because I still think MJ is good enough to make it a little harder for him.
It's definitely on a low percentage.
Yeah, it'll be on a lower percentage for sure. So I think it goes 7. I really do think like I feel like it's 6 is. I just think the 3-point shooting. I think the star. I think MJ and LeBron really do like kind of even each other out.
That's what I was gonna say. As you talk yourself through this a little more, it does play itself a lot more even. There's 3 guys on each team that are putting up double figures, regardless of era, right? Their pace is pretty similar in the regular season and the postseason.
Yep.
96-2, 95 in the regular season.
Yeah.
And we got 89 for the playoffs for Jordan. And I'm pretty sure it's close to that for the Cavs because they were not flying up and down the court.
It's 96.
96.6.
So it's faster.
So it's like a cunt hair faster than where they were just at in the regular season. They are, but it's not where the Warriors are at, for example. We're going to talk about them next.
Yeah.
And so,
and I think the difference and the reason, another reason.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
Because I could see Cleveland, like LeBron James has controlled pace even against the Warriors. I've seen him do it. He was controlling the pace of that entire season. I mean, that entire series against literally, arguably the best team of NBA history.
Yeah, and his goal was to slow it down.
Yeah.
So if he did that against the Bulls, I think that would play into what Jordan wants, in my opinion.
I think Jordan, but the Bulls want slower pace.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying. If you're,
if he was to slow down the pace, but here he'd be speeding it up.
I would think so. I would think so.
Yeah.
But how much
between him and Kyrie? I think the reason it's faster. It was because of Kyrie. Because remember in the 2018 playoff run, it was just LeBron on his own pretty much. So he felt like he really needed to slow down that pace to give himself a chance.
But it's still a lot of ISO ball from the Cavs for sure.
Yeah.
Which plays into the one style of guarding that Scotty and MJ do.
Yeah.
That's where in a seventh game I would lean. It would be like if you're telling me the score of Game 7 is 89 to like 83, I think the Bulls are going to win that game
for sure.
But if you're telling me Bulls got to go score 100 points, it becomes the same problem that in their era they dealt with, which is Jordan's got to put up 40% of your points, and everybody else has to get the rest to get over that 100.
Yeah.
And they did not do that very often.
Yeah.
So, man, that's crazy. I didn't think I'd find myself there because I said 6 to start. Well, I said fucking 4 to start. And then I
was like, when you said 4, I'm like, he's joking. He has to be joking.
I'm just losing my mind. It's not me.
But you were like when is he serious right now? I'm like, we're about to argue because I'm like, I totally disagree with this.
I'm fucking ready for this. Let's go. But then I said,
because I'm not mad at 6 either. I just I really feel like 7.
I think you're right. I think it's 7 because of how even the teams are and how even that pace is in terms of, even though Cavs are a little faster, it's not completely out of reach. Where I just think there is a potential for a blowout.
Yeah.
Lindsay, what do you got?
I'm kind of stuck. Like, I think it'll go 7, but I could see the Cavs winning that 7th game.
What are you stuck with?
Talk your shit, Lindsay. Explain.
I'm stuck on the fact that I don't trust Scottie Pippen. And I feel like in a Game 7, Kyrie would maybe be more clutch than Scottie Pippen. And if you're negating LeBron and Michael Jordan, then if it comes to Kyrie and Scotty's been more likely to crumble in those situations, in my brain, than Kyrie.
But this is hungry Scotty.
I get it. I totally get it. I do. Yeah. But like, it's still something that's making me pause.
Yeah, you're still something that could totally happen.
Yeah, it's making me pause.
So my only thing with Scott, and I can't believe I'm defending Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen is an asshole. I already explained this throughout Michael Jordan's legacy breakdown, but I have to defend him a little. This is the same Scottie Pippen that in the NBA Finals he locked up Magic Johnson and still put up 20 plus points a game. Yeah. So this is literally arguably Scottie at his peak. And I personally don't think Kyrie at his peak is better than Scottie Pippen at his peak.
Here's the thing. Offensively, I think Kyrie is more than likely more skill. Yeah. However, can Kyrie, this is kind of a weird conversation, but the Olympics makes me think of this more than anything else.
Yeah.
And could Kyrie have gotten away with all the dribbling that he does now in Scottie Pippen's era? I don't know. With hand checking, I don't know.
No. I mean, I don't know. Isaiah did it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say I don't know. There are elite ball
I think if you're elite ball handler,
Allen Iverson, Tim Hardaway, guys like that with nasty crossovers. But even and this is the other thing with Scotty. I'm just thinking about it both ways. Scotty coming into today's era helps his game because he was great in transition.
Yeah,
he was elite, getting looked like Giannis going coast to coast. Was one of those guys.
Yep.
Dribbled the ball up court, looked to crash the paint, dunk hard, and had a good spot up jump shot. So it's a big wash, but I love Lindsay's point about I think Kyrie's more clutch than Scottie Pippen.
For sure. I mean, Kyrie only really has that one moment.
Oh, he's got it's only because he's only been in a few moments. Like he hasn't been in that many moments.
And I feel like Scottie Pippen's clutch moments
because he's not going to be in the next finals.
Yeah.
Right. And he wasn't in the first finals. He's only played 2 of those finals. When you think about it,
I just feel like Scottie Pippen's clutchness is not noticed in the way that obviously Kyrie hitting that big shot. Like that's such a noticeable thing. Yeah. Like Kyrie, like.
But he also got 40 when he needed the 40 really bad.
Yeah, but look at I agree. Don't get me wrong. I love like Kyrie. I used to like. Yeah. I was like I loved Kyrie at that time. But and I remember hating that he was on LeBron's team. But Scottie Pippen, like think about the pressure in that situation with that in that Magic series. Magic just dominated game 1.
Sure.
Jordan had a hard time.
Yeah.
You just saw your leader have a difficult time.
Yeah.
Literally the star who dominated the entire past decade.
Yeah.
Is dominating you right now.
Right.
If you lose this final series, you had just had. I mean, in Scotty's career, this was like his 4th or 5th year. So you've had 4 or 5 years where people are just saying you guys are not good enough, and now it's looking like it's proof. The Lakers were favored in that series.
Yeah,
that's a fact. Like people like to make it seem like Magic was just washed up. No, the Lakers were favored. Magic dominated game 1. That's pressure.
Second in MVP voting.
Yeah, and that was pressure. And Scottie Pippen then locks up Magic Johnson, the second place in MVP, and still puts up his stats and does what he has to do to help win that series and get Jordan his first championship. And it's completely overlooked. Like we know it because we look into all this shit. We just did a whole legacy breakdown, but a lot of people don't know
during that season. Check it out in the archives.
Yeah, exactly. Bam, bam. You about to see it somewhere. Future Russell. I like talking to Future Russell sometimes.
It's fun. I like hearing about it later.
Yeah.
But no,
that's my thing. I think Scotty's he's not clutch in certain like the obvious shit, but there's things that he played big roles in.
Yeah, that's why I get what you're saying. But we got Bulls in 7 for the most part.
Yes, I like Lindsay.
Lindsay's case was good. That's why I was pumped. That was a good case.
Spice. I like that little spice because I'm not gonna lie. As we were talking about it, I was like, I mean, Cavs could have a chance. Like when you brought up the Kyrie shot, I'm like, oh, that's spicy.
Man, if that hypothetical series happened and Cavs did win, this Cavs team won over that Bulls team, no one would call Jordan the GOAT. That'd be crazy.
That's a fact.
If that happened legitimately, that'd be insane.
That's a fact.
That would actually be mind breaking.
No, but in all honesty, that just shows the difference in eras.
Facts.
Yeah, like that's simply what that is, and that's why I think if you really look at it, Jordan, since we've moved him forward, like look at how much harder it is for him to win a championship because of the era. Like he played in an era where having one star was okay. Like you can't do that. Moving forward is just.
I always try to clarify this. When we say one star, what we mean is it is impossible in today's NBA to win a championship with one guy scoring 40% of your points all the time.
Yeah.
It just the guys are too skilled and the game is too sophisticated, in my opinion. Like in the playoffs, does it come down to more isolation ball? Yeah, but there's at least two guys.
Yeah, and too much superstars in one team in this era now.
I just think there's too much skill. Guys are so much more skilled than they used to.
And especially with the rules too, like it makes it harder for guys like Jordan and Pippen to just be able to lock up how they normally would have.
True.
Like, and that's why it matters so much.
And that's